Good morning, people. Today we are welcoming Wu Zetian, the one and only female to become an emperor in Tang Dynasty.
Hello.
Hi, welcome. I'm glad to have you here. How are you, Miss Zetian?
I am very well, thank you for asking.
Okay, let's get right into it. Okay, so can you tell us some background information about yourself?
Yes, why not? I was born in a province, the Shaanxi province. I was born on February 17, 624 CE. I grew up in a city, the Lizhou city. My family was a family of 4, and we were actually quite wealthy, and I had 2 other siblings.
Can you tell us more about your family?
My father, Wu Shuhi, was a counselor in the Tang Dynasty, which mostly explains the reason of our wealth. My mother, Lady Yang, was an ordinary mother. And I also have 2 brothers, Wu Yuan and Wu Yang Qing. They both are actually my half-brothers.
Can you tell us, that's very great to hear. Can you tell us, do you believe that you grew up in a different childhood than other kids?
In my opinion, I believe that many girls my age were not provided with the things I was given. I was given a good education. I was taught to read and write. I had also learned how to play music. My father actually inspired me to get into reading and writing. I don't have a high ego to say, but I am pretty intelligent. However, I am very grateful for what I was given.
I'm glad to hear that you're grateful, which is pretty rare. What got you to be where you are today?
When I was 14 years old, I was chosen by Emperor Taizong, the Emperor of China, to become one of his concubines. Concubines were usually recognized to be in sexual touch with the person they were concubines for. However, in my case, I was told to take responsibilities that did not require sexual touch. For example, taking care of royal laundry.
So there was no sexual attraction at all?
Nope.
Okay, what led you to become closer to Emperor Taizong?
So one day I was really curious to have a little talk with the emperor, and then out of the blue I had dared to talk about Chinese history. This had actually left our emperor to be really surprised in the faith that I had to ask him about Chinese history. It had actually raised a huge spot for me, and that led me to be one of his secretaries, which raised my whole position from a concubine who did responsibilities for him and work from him to become one of his secretaries.
Whoa, what happened after your new position?
Usually the basics. I was being included in court, and most men had said that they were very impressed at my intelligence. However, not long ago had Emperor Taizong passed away in 649. That had led me to become a nun.
Oh, I'm so sorry. May he rest in peace. How are you dealing with his death?
I am okay at the moment. It hit me in the first days, but a while after the new emperor was chosen, Emperor Li Zi, I was pulled out and told to become one of his concubines, which was a bit shocking since he had other concubines and a wife.
Whoa, tell me more about it.
It actually came really big to me, so I was still shocked, but it came with consequences, and I wasn't really sure how to deal with it.
Meaning?
I had actually became the first concubine. I was titled as the first concubine, which left many other concubines and many others jealous, as it was impossible for me to become a concubine because of law, and I was also a nun, so it didn't really make sense.
But what do you mean by consequences?
Oh yeah, about that. Since I had given birth to 2 of my beautiful sons, Li Hong and Li Xuan, I had recently given birth to a beautiful daughter that had passed away after being strangled in her crib. It had led to many tragedies in my life. Since I have a suspicion on who it was, Li Zi, the emperor's wife, Lady Wang, had done it out of jealousy.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry that happened. I don't know who would do such a thing. Do you want to take a break real quick?
Yes.
I don't have time for that. My feet get so dry and cracked, I need serious relief. That's why I use O'Keeffe's for Healthy Feet. Guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked feet. Thanks to O'Keeffe's, I got my feet back.
Hello, welcome back to the interview. So we took out a little break. I hope you liked the advertisement. So what are those achievements you had?
In my opinion, I believe that I had made many achievements in history. However, one of my main achievements, I believe, is the expansion of China into Korea and Central Asia. I believe that the expansion in itself could be a very important achievement to basically anyone in history. By thus meaning, like, for example, like I made the expansion of the borders, meaning like I expanded China.
That's great. Are there any other achievements you're proud of?
One of my greatest missions was to help the peasants, and by doing that, I had lowered the taxes, made new farming techniques, and then also had built public working places. I have successfully made a lot of achievements, which I'm proud of, but those two were made.
Okay, well, I think that's it. Thank you for being here for the interview, Wu Zaitain.
No, thank you for having me. Bye.
Bye.
A reason why Wu Zaitain has contributed to Women's History Month is why she is the only female empress in China, and by this, she is a role model to future generations.
I can't do this. You get no
Shut up. Okay.
What do you believe? What got you to be?
It's not that cold anymore.
What do you mean?
Because we're in the sun.
Ready? 3,
Where's the sun?
2, 1. What you are now.
Where does it say that?
New position. I'm very sorry. Hold me. Why am I saying sorry? I didn't kill him.
And I was raised in my position, and I became one of his secretaries.
Whoa, that's wow.
Stop! Stop!
It looks like you're making out with the last one.
Shut up!
What was that recording?
This one time I got black magic in the park. This girl started throwing rose petals. And
Oh, I'm so sorry. May he rest in peace. How are you dealing with his death?
I am okay.
I'm so sorry. May he rest in peace. How are you dealing with his death?
I am okay. It hit me in the first days, but a while after the new emperor was chosen, after being strangled near crib while being asleep.
Oh, I'm so sorry that happened. I don't know who would do such a thing.
Bro, I'm not done yet. It had
Open Gangnam Style.